here at Virginia Tech, and that means it's time for Enter Sandman. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to...
Makes a grab and room to run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. offense working from the pistol. Looking for space. It's Overton. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil,
There he goes! He's inside the 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, go!
Rashada Downs going up top. The screen, and watch out! Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Good, strong tackle.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. They'll ride him again. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Using his legs, it's Davidson. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
They want to run this quarterback. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Washington. He wants to go deep. He's got it on the outside. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Corners are walked up tight. Out wide right, it's Johnson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Can't get him to the ground. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Right side, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Third and long, coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Just a short pass to the tight end. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
First down pass, intercepted by Clemson. And they'll take over first and 7.
And the Tigers couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. On the RPO, got him. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Left side. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after bring the fumble.
First and 10.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Out wide right, it's Keith. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that, so
hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Timeout, Clemson.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. He splits the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Makes the quick grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Fires to the big fella. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Clemson is quick to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Denson. He's got it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. A designed run for the quarterback. Enough to move the chains. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Running the red zone. It's Johnson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's Baker. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Off the bench, arm loose, but the first one is incomplete.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 9 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Hurricanes who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well.
Going for the big play.
Make it 2 straight victories, and though their quest for perfection is over, this team is still very much alive in the playoff picture. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
On the move. Bulldozes his way through. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Past the 20. 10. All the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. On to attempt the try. And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again. Wide open spaces. The 30, the 20. He's at the top. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
To the air, it's Baker. Out wide left, it's Heath. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out.
That keeps the score. Clemson, 42. Virginia Tech, 16. Number 95, set to kick it away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Gain of 20. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Defense in press coverage. Turns up, it's Moore. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
He stays out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and long here. Quarterback keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Washington. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. And it'll be downed right there. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Direct snap. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. On the move, he fires. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Rush right in his face. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Left side, it's Denmark. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Moves to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And I like that a lot by this defense, like understanding this guy's a threat. He's already shown you he will take off and run the football, treating him like a running back, playing pass, but understanding that can happen, rallying to the football and getting him on the
It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Moving out to the right. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Flying down the right side. The 20. The 10. Into the house.